Hi, my name is Badar Qureshi. I'm the CIO for Secure Channels Incorporated. Today we're actually going to be going over the ParaDoxBox product. This is a encrypted container product that we have internal to the organization, which uses multiple factors of authentication to secure your local systems, your enterprise shares, or your cloud environments. So the first thing you'll immediately see is a modernized UI that converges everything. So that's if you want to create your local structure, disk drives, if you want to actually address cloud systems. So we had 3 listed out, there's 16 total that we converge with. But we'll quickly run through the UI, just a wizard-driven overview of how this functions. So the basic goal being that it's going to create an encrypted folder or partition that you're going to put your files inside of, and they're going to be protected using multi-factor authentication. So this is saying, what do you want? It's a standard one that I'm going to pick. So we also do other ones which are hidden partitions. So if anybody grabbed your computer or stole it, they wouldn't even see this partition at all. So it's asking me to select a file. Let's actually select a file. I'm going to make one locally on my D drive, and let's just call it disk A. We're going to save that. And there it goes. It's actually looking at disk A. We're going to continue with this tool. Next. Allows me to pick what kind of encryption I want. Now this is under my control 100%. So if that's a local key using AES or a different function, we can do that. So FIPS 140-2 shows you an approved NIST algorithm. Non-FIPS may be other algorithms like Serpent, Twofish, Blowfish. We have our own, including Exotic and another few from other locations. Multiple hashing functions that are associated. I'm going to leave it alone at 512. Basically making it very strong. And this is a very strong way to actually call out how big do you want this folder. And in this instance, I'm just going to put 10 megs. It's unlimited. You pick what you want, even on the gigabyte size. So let's leave it at 10 megs. I'll show you that I'm going to put in a password into this environment. So this is factor 1 of authentication. And this could go against your local computer, or it could go against an Active Directory environment. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a password. It's password for now. Here's my second factor of authentication. Now this goes against a different system, and it's visual based. So I get to pick what I want as a visual input. So for now, I'll just pick the dog. And if you notice, it's creating something on the back end, and it actually makes a 256-bit key. So this becomes my second factor of authentication. All I'm going to do now is I want this to be NTFS. This is a Microsoft operating system. It could be dynamic, meaning it grows as your data grows. And then there's a random pool that's generated where you're only seeing a small portion of it. In reality, this is about 4 pages long. Bottom line being that we want this tool to create something very, very secure. So I'm going to go ahead and create that. It quickly comes up. This is a Microsoft native thing, and it's immediately done. And this is by far the fastest product right now that's doing anything like this. So system's created. Now I've created my container. Now I want to mount it. I want to use it. So this is where the mount partition comes in. Going to go ahead and select my file. This is the disk A that I used earlier. Open it up, and it's going to say mount. And the first thing it asks me is the password. So let's give it the password that I picked earlier. It's also using a key file, which is the second part that you saw a little bit ago. So I'm going to leave this alone, hit OK. It's going to say, do you want to continue mounting? It goes through, actually mounts the partition, and there you go. So now I've got my M drive that I picked earlier. And what I want to do is, if anything I want, I can actually either make a file in here. It doesn't matter. It's unanimous, right? So if you've got a file inside, or let's say I make a file outside and I want to make it a bitmap image, I can take these and bring them in and out. So, and this is native speeds on the operating system. Incredibly fast, incredibly secure, using multiple factors of authentication. That's ParaDoxBox.